We're going to talk a little shrink the game, if that's all right with you.
Shrink, yes, absolutely.
Jason's been getting attacked.
I'm very...
Yes, you have, yeah.
Did he ruin the par 3?
No, I thought you were very additive to the par 3.
Nice.
You were very additive.
Thank you,
I
Rory.
do. I think so.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's a part of me gets it because I feel like golf is growing more than ever.
In any sport.
The sport is exploding right now. And with that growth, I think in any sport naturally comes like it starts to change, and people that have been around it for a long time are like, hey, I don't know that I like where it's going. And in a sport like golf that's so based in history and tradition, I think that the shrink the game movement isn't that surprising that it is happening with golf. I think with golf at Augusta too, in particular, it's like there's more tradition and history with that place than any other. So it's like the symbol of what golf has come from. But at the same time, I think the sport growing is good for it at the end of the day. It's just, there's going to be this natural tug and pull of like, how do we grow this thing, but also celebrate and keep these, what has been awesome and made golf special still a part of this change and having it progress and move forward all at the same time.
Absolutely. Like I agree. Like I think it is like one of the silver linings, at least for golf, post-COVID has been this explosion in the game. And my thing is like, I think when people say grow the game, they mean different things. To me, what the real thing of growing the game is growing the participation in the sport, right? Getting more people to play the game. Like, I feel like, especially in the professional world, or like the PGA Tour world, when people talk about growing the game, they're talking about growing like the fan base and growing like the people that watch the sport, which is a part of it, but I think growing the game is actually getting more people to play.
Yeah.
Like I think that, golf is a participation sport. Like you want people to play. So like that to me, I'm doing, if what ESPN did, for example, at the Masters encourages people to go and play the game, I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's absolutely incredible. Like, and yes, Augusta is very traditional in its ways and golf is very traditional, but I don't think any other golf organization pushes the envelope as much as Augusta does, because like they had Dude Perfect, like doing all sorts of stuff on Amen Corner a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And they, they've embraced what you guys did with the par 3. And like, they're always like, you can't, like the golf's demographic is old. How do we get it younger? And then if you get the young people in early, then they'll be in golf for the rest of their life. Like that's a really good thing. So I think there's certain values and traditions in golf that should stay, because I think it teaches young people good lessons, like whether it be like look at Cam Young yesterday calling a penalty on himself at the
100%.
Like that stuff is really important. But I think you can still uphold the values and the traditions of the game, but still appeal to like a younger demographic. I don't think those two are, I think you can do that both at the same time.
Call me a cheater, Rory. I'm not telling him. I'm not doing it. I need every fucking stroke I can get, dude. I might even move it a little bit onto a better lie. I might just go ahead and pull that thing off. And now, like this lie right here, I might just go ahead and move this a little bit. That's awesome.
We'll edit that on. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll take that out.
The people that are talking about shrink the game, it's like, you look at what Augusta does and all the traditions and the values, and then, some of the things that they've tried to do to modernize and basically just try to fit in with the 21st century. It's jarring because it's such a contrast. So I think there's some people that are just a little uneasy with that. But like, if we're really trying to grow the game, like this is a part of it. You need to try to lean into pop culture and what's relevant in this day and age, and I don't see anything wrong with that.
Nice.
So you're more of a grow the game guy, you would say?
Yeah, I'm more of a grow the game guy. Like the more people playing golf, the better.
Yeah.
And however you do that, whether that's from Top Golf or obviously you guys were at TGL and trying to appeal to a younger demographic, or some of the other initiatives that that's obvious.
Yeah,
that's obvious.
Sure.
But growing the game, but still upholding the traditions and values that golf has. Again, I think you can do both.
I love it. Well, one of the things, that was my first time being at a par 3 that I loved. And we've seen all the clips like Poppy, obviously, like that clip will be cemented in my brain to that putt. Shane Lowry's going crazy. I mean, that is such an awesome moment.
Yeah.
That is the cool thing about that par 3. Everybody's family, their wives, their significant others, their friends. Yeah. Is that as unique to you guys as it appears to us in the sport of golf?
It is. I think like you're basically getting ready for what is, arguably the biggest tournament of the year. But you have this afternoon with your family on Wednesday that just makes you forget about everything that's going to happen for the next 4 days. Poppy talks, she's probably talking about the par 3 for next year already, right? It's just like,
that's so cool.
You gotta, she grows, so you gotta get her another white boiler suit that fits. And you gotta and she's just so excited to go out there and spend time with her friends. It's incredible. It's like, it's the most amazing day for the family. And I think the nice thing for us is we're very close with the Lowrys and with the Fleetwoods. So to have all the kids spend that time together, and make those memories as they grow up. I mean, they're going to grow up like with that, every year. And, the focus this year was, will Frankie clear the water? And next year it'll be the same thing. Will Frankie clear the water? Like it's
going to happen. He was close.
He was, and so was Iris. Sheehan's daughter. Oh, yeah. Iris was pretty close as well. So, but it's just, it is amazing. It's one of the coolest things about the Masters. And like, if people don't like it, like that's, they have to look at themselves and look at their own lives, because it's families having fun. And honestly, it's a great image to portray to the rest of the world that golfers are human beings and they're enjoying time with their families. And it's a really nice thing.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I will say this, the one thing, so I went over to Dublin to watch the first NFL game over there.
Yeah. Was it the Steelers
It was Steelers and Vikings.
Vikings, yeah.
And the atmosphere was incredible, but it was my second time going over to Ireland. My wife her whole family, they're McDevitts, so they have a bunch of relatives.
She's hitting Irish dances and everything.
No doubt. But the golf culture there is incredible. And I was there actually with Bill Murray, and one of the things he pointed out was that in Ireland, a lot of the caddies actually belong and are members of the courses. And it just felt more like a communal vibe the entire time when I was out there. It was spectacular. Loved every second of it.
There's no real like purely private golf courses. It's all like a sort of blend of public and private. They're all like semi-private. So you have memberships, but then they're also open to the public at certain times of the day or certain tee times. And it's a better way. I feel a better way to do it, and it's definitely more accessible. Because even you get to I don't know how much they're charging to get into Trout National, or like here at the Bears Club, you're having to pay $1 million to get like all this sort of stuff. It's like it just is so foreign to me. And I think if America could get a little bit more of that, where golf is like, I don't know if you've been down here. Have you seen the park in West Palm Beach? Do you know about the park?
No,
it's like a public golf facility. And it's amazing. It's like Gil Hans did it for free. And it's been a lot of like these investors that put money into it. But it's honestly, if the park in West Palm Beach could be replicated like 50 times around the country, like that would be an amazing way to grow the game. There's like a par 3 course called the Lit 9 that opens until like midnight.
Oh shit.
It
is like the best communal sort of, it's purely for the community. So if you're like within like a 10-mile radius of West Palm Beach, I think you get to play the course for like $60. But for people coming out of state, it's like $250.
That's awesome.
So it's like purely for the local community. So like I think it's hard though, because you need wealthy people to like donate money, and that's the hard thing.
It's hard to make it pencil out. We're dealing with actually in Philadelphia, and Tiger's been a big part of it. Cobb's Creek, yeah. Which I think that is strictly public, and maybe there is I'm not sure the parameters of that, but there's a whole like learning center that Tiger's built, and it's very like community based.
Yeah, more of that stuff is like, and then I think Augusta did one called the Patch, which is just over like close by. Like I think more of those sorts of places would be amazing.
I actually played 9 at the Patch before one of the rounds this year out down in Augusta. That place is spectacular.
You didn't break 50.
I did great. I was having one of the rounds of my life. I thought I was going to pull hook this thing onto the airport. There's a landing strip right there.